Welcome back to Air and Water Cooled Research and Development. My name is Frank Velasquez. On the previous video, I was talking about prepping these to get worked on, and I just wanted to show you what I was going to attempt to start. I bought some tools. I got some 13mm nuts. I'm going to try and take all these studs out of the exhaust and the intakes and the rockers to get them ready to be welded on. And I didn't want to bore you with the technicals of doing it if it gets ugly and gets all weird, you know, if I start breaking studs. I'm just going to do a few of them, the ones that are rusted right now. And if those go well, some of the ones that are not as rusted, if those come right out, I'll record that. I got a plan on how to do it. Put 2 bolts together and tighten them together, and then try and ease them out. They said that the easiest way is to get a hammer, put the thing nuts on, and just shock the threads, smack on it a little bit, and see if you can just loosen it up, and then hopefully they come right out. So that's what I got planned for all these heads. And on the 1600 build, we got some parts that came in today. I got main bearings and some rod bearings that came in for the 1600. I was kind of hoping the cam was going to come in, cam and lifters and the gears and all that, but I didn't get a chance to get down there today. So maybe tomorrow, or once again maybe next week. So I'm only off 2 days a week, so I only have 2 days a week to try and get this all together. So okay, I'm going to attempt on this. I don't want to make it too long. Last couple of videos have been long, so I'm trying to do a little bit of a shorter one. So I'm just going to attempt to do it, and if it goes easy, I'll record one set of heads. But I'm going to try with the hardest ones and see if that works. And if they don't work, then I'll move on to the next set. So hopefully everything works out. All right. See you soon. Thank you. Okay. An hour later, everything went horribly wrong. I shined up all the threads, pretty much stripped them almost. I got the nuts together, ratchet, but I don't have a wrench to tighten the backside and to hold it. So I pretty much got the thread shiny and almost stripped them all. So I decided to stop while I'm ahead. I barely got those nuts taken off the studs without losing it all. And I think I'm going to get a wrench, tighten it from the other side, and try and do it that way. But I was rapidly realizing that these have been in here, some of these heads, for 30, 40, 50 years. And there's a reason why they're still in the head. So taking them out is not as easy as I thought. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but at least I wanted to attempt it and try. So I attempted and I tried, and now I know it. There's got to be an easier way to do this. So I'm going to regroup my thoughts and try and get these taken out a different way, the right way. So, alrighty, stay tuned for that. Hopefully, the next video, I can get them taken out successfully and move on with the rebuilding of these heads process. Alrighty, thank you. Bye. Part 2 of attempting to extract the studs out of the heads. Yesterday didn't go too well. I didn't have the right tools, so I went down and got some more tools, and I got progress done. This is the set of heads that are been welded on, that are stock, and that Jeff pulled the seats out for bigger valves. And I got a question that why don't I do, because I asked it in a previous video, what size valves I should put in. Should I keep it stock? Should I go bigger? And a viewer sent in a, why don't you do another set of stock heads and see which one flows better. These are 113 castings, as those are 113 castings, and technically the valves and guides and springs are all stock, non-modified I should say, but that set over there is open up for 94s and this one's still 85.5s. So this one I can get another set of stock, high flowing stock set of heads, and see how good the theory is of keeping stock valves in bigger, higher flowing heads was or is back in the day in the 70s and 60s and 70s, I guess, when we started doing this. So I was gonna do, I got some seats. I can put a 85 or a 35.5 with 32 seats and see how well they flow compared to the 041s I have that are 39 by 32 high flowing heads on the 1600 super build. So I can have a I guess you can call it a super 1600 head flowing shootout. So I thought that was a great suggestion, and I'm going to try and see if I can do it on this set of heads. Get them to float just as high or not higher than 041s, and maybe keep those stock and see if those how far those flow with stock valves on the a 1914 or 94 bore engine. So I started off great with this set of heads extracting. I got most of the studs taken out. The problem I ran into was I guess I got soft metal nuts and they started distorting, rounding off, and I hit my knuckles on the ground a few times, and then I started open fist trying to force it to get the studs out, and when those let loose, you just punch the ground with the opening wrench. So each one was going pretty smooth, going great. Got, you know, this side down, and I got all the way to the last one. And this one was fighting me, and it looks like the threads are a little distorted. Maybe they over tightened it, I don't know. But that one came out pretty roughly. I got the stud right here. And then I was going to this one, and I got half a stud. It snapped off. So, but it had enough threads I could put this here, and I think I watched the YouTube to see if how to extract a broken stud, and they said to weld on it, heat it up, tap it with a hammer, I don't know, whatever, jars it loose, and then it should just come right out. So it almost came out. It was the threads were coming out, and for some reason it stopped. But I didn't bust my knuckles on that one. That one just kind of slowly gave out, and right when it was giving out, I was like, oh. Something came loose, and poof, it popped off. So, I don't know how the rocker studs come out, or the manifold studs come out, but we'll figure that out later. But at least I got the exhaust out, and I was going to start to do all the other heads. I tried to use an impact, a drill, but I rapidly realized that those are not strong enough. I had channel lock pliers to hold it down, wrenches and sockets, but finally got some movement, but I destroyed all the nuts that I had to use. They all got rounded off and stuck down that stud, and so I ran out of nuts to use. But I got progress done, so that's what counts. And then as a suggestion from you, the viewers, I'm going to keep this one stock, put it back to stock, and there's the case, the flywheel and the crank, and I'm going to use stock rods. I was going to use some cool aftermarket rods, but it's only going to probably rev up to like 5,000 or 6,000 RPM, so I don't need to get too crazy at it yet. And still deciding on what cam to use. So it depends on the flow of the heads. It is what people are saying, that the last thing you choose is the cam for your engine build. It depends on the flowing of the heads, your compression ratio, pistons, rods, and everything else. I don't really know too much about it, but once you get all those pieces together, then you can decide what cam you want. So I'm narrowing it down. I don't exactly know what it is, but I know that it's coming together soon. So I'm going to keep both these sets stock. So that one's going to be a stock 94 bore and a stock 85.5 bore. And I'm going to have a Super 1600 heads, Volkswagen head shootout. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to try and get these built as soon as I can, get some more parts there, get that built, and have it on the dyno as soon as I can. So, alright, once again, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, tell your friends who, if you like this channel and you think your friends are going to like it, tell them to like it and subscribe, and leave comments. Tell me what you like, tell me what you want to see next on the channel, and until next time, we'll see you then. Thank you. Bye.